Perhaps you saw us waving to you from our friendly shores. Perhaps you smelled a clam bake, couldn't take it anymore. Perhaps a bear was hungry and your situation grim. We're not quite sure what set you off upon your epic swim. It took a lot of courage for her to set off in the strait. You'd heard about this PEI, it sounded pretty great. You'd spoken with a couple birds, they said the clay was red. You had to see it for yourself, now poor dear you're dead. An island dear you landed here on fair Prince Edward Isle. We're sorry for the outcome, wish you could have stayed a while. Your trip was short but notable, you kicked up quite a stir. You'll always be our island dear, but not our islander. You'll always be our island dear, but not our islander. The water, it was calm that day, oh precious island dear. A long old trek it proved to be for you, a pioneer. You smelled the lobster cooking, and it led you to the shore. If only you had known the dreadful tragedy in store. Upon the beach you looked around, it wasn't all that great. You figured that you'd seen enough, the hour was getting late. The water had grown choppy so you couldn't cross the foam, but you didn't want to pay the toll to take the bridge back home. An island dear you landed here on fair Prince Edward Isle. We're sorry for the outcome, wish you could have stayed a while. Your trip was short but notable, you kicked up quite a stir. You'll always be our island dear, but not our islander. You'll always be our island dear, but not our islander. You figured that you'd stay a while, the place might grow on you. You might befriend a silver fox to make a motley crew. You climbed a dune and crossed the road, then ran out of luck. You might have come to like it here, if not for that big truck. An island dear you landed here on fair Prince Edward Isle. We're sorry for the outcome, wish you could have stayed a while. Your trip was short but notable, you kicked up quite a stir. You'll always be our island dear, but not our islander. You'll always be our island dear, but not our islander. An island dear you landed here on fair Prince Edward Isle. We're sorry for the outcome, wish you could have stayed a while. Your trip was short but notable, you kicked up quite a stir. You'll always be our island dear, but not our islander. You'll always be our island dear, but not our islander.